we approach any PY, rejection blocks on negative wick, imbalance fill price action. That's the way that we're going to approach it. Just like that. Confirmation entries. A lot of you heard about these. There's different ways, right? So this approach number 2. So this would be pretty much approach 1 and approach 2. So confirmation entries would be PY. Maybe when price is coming down, liquidity, let's say, right? It's coming down. When price comes down in here, then we wait for a lower time frame to give us the same thing. A what? A Quasimodo. The same pattern. The same pattern. Let me just change this color. We enter right here. Go long. It's the same thing that's happening here. We're looking for that in there. It's the same pattern but on the smaller time frame. Okay. That's a confirmation entry. So what are we looking for? Simply a QM. That's it. A QM, right? If you're looking for longs, you're looking for a QM. That's it. If you're looking for shorts, you're looking for a what? A QM. That's it. That's it, right? From here to here, that's all we're looking for is a QM. All right. Later in the course, you're going to look at the models that we have. So that's the type of QMs that we have, right? We have 2 specific models of QMs, but right now we're just talking about the approach to these point of interests, the approach to the market. So this is approach 1, approach 2, how we're going to approach it POI, right? Direct, how I just mentioned, just like that. There's nothing else you got to do. Then confirmation is when you wait for a QM to form when it comes in here. The market is fractal, guys. All right, like I mentioned before. So what is the con of the confirmation? So let me just delete this. All right, number 1, also missed entries, meaning that you might not get a confirmation and you'll just come and just go. And that's okay. It happens. That's just part of the game. And you have to accept that. All right. We're not going to catch every single move. No one can catch every single move. And at the end of the day, guys, it's not about catching every single move. It's about catching high probability trades. All right. Favorite quote is less is more because less is more. All right. For those that don't know, I only trade 1 to 2 times a week. So I look for high probable, obvious trades that just are in front of my face and I take them. And I make enough percentage for the whole month, right? So high probability trades, and that's something I'm gonna preach throughout the course is high probable scenarios, high probability trades. It will make up for all of those small trades that you want to take, 1 to 2, 1 to 3. If you get one trade for 1 to 10, 1 to 20, 1 to 15, I said, it will make up for everything. You just need 1 to 2 trades a week, in my opinion, to make a good living. Again, that's my opinion, right? Everybody's different. So miss trades, and that's okay, it happens, right? And even you go to the seconds time frame, it's still time the seconds time frame, and I give you nothing, and there's nothing you can do. And because it's out of your control, you're not going to be worrying about it. Just let it go. All right, just let it go. Remember, human error. All right, that's the only thing that will hold us back is ourselves, not the strategy, not the market, it's us, right? And then con number 2 will pretty much be this, which is something that you're going to come across maybe a lot when you're first getting started trading this way, is that, for example, you might see a Quasimodo forming here, right? Let's say it's forming on the 1 minute, right? The 1 minute. There's a Quasimodo forming in the 1 minute, and it does this, but you completely forgot about, let's say, the 5 minute, for example, the 5 minute range, the 5 minute structure point, right? You thought about that. So this supposed break, which was a break, it was, remember, that was just a break to complete the 5 minute, right? And then you're looking for a long right here. Then it takes you out. And then it creates the quasi-modal. Then it goes, right? So this is gonna happen a lot, right? For everyone just getting started. And that's okay. I'm gonna let you know right now, it is okay because you are not used to seeing the market this way. And I know not a lot of people teach this way, the way I'm teaching. It's very rare. Only a handful of people teach this way. So it's new. So of course, when something is new, keep in mind you're starting from zero again. It's a new strategy. So from scratch, you're going back to the whiteboard. All right. So this might happen. And that's just another con that I'm gonna throw in there, which be, we can say structure mix up. So mix up. Let's just say that. Right. And besides that, I don't see no other con because this would pretty much be what I call a high probable scenario. It's a high probable trade because you're waiting for it to give you something, right? How do I know if this PR is gonna hold? Well, if you want to be 100, let's say 100%, let's say, right? Then this is probably your best bet. Wait for confirmation, right? 9 out of 10, it'll go. And this is backed by back testing data. All right. Of course, I don't want to say 100, but for those that get to the point of understanding this, you will see what I mean by 100, because it could get to the point where this is highly accurate if you start to understand this stuff. Very good. Again, that would depend on experience for everybody out there, you know, that is brand new to this stuff. So that's direct, that's confirmation, right? They both work. Wonderful, right? And eventually, with your own backtest, you're going to find which approach you want to take. Right? Direct entry, there is no models. This is its model itself. This is the only way. It's the higher time frame POI, draw out the key level, and whatever it lines up with, that's going to be your POI on the lower time frame. And stop loss above the lower time frame POI, that's your entry, right? So to get to the level of catching these, it would take a lot of back testing, right? This one has two models, which is what we're going to cover throughout the course. So eventually you're going to find which approach you enjoy more and which one that you like. Is it approach 1 or approach 2? But they work, in my opinion, flawlessly if they are obviously applied correctly. And you know, that's the reason that you're here learning from me, to help you apply them the right way. All right, just follow the rules, don't break them. Okay, don't add nothing to it. You know, just don't add anything extra to what I'm currently teaching throughout this course. Follow them the same way I'm telling you, and things should work out fine. All right. And again, disclaimer, experience would play a big role. It definitely will. All right. This is, yeah, it's not easy, but once you understand this throughout the weeks and months to come, I said months, it's an amazing system. Okay. But that's it. Enough of my rant here. Direct, confirmation. These are two approaches that we have. All right, guys. So like always, feel free to send me any questions you may have. Other than that, on to the next.